Mapapag-great reset tayo na to, di ba? Great reset kasi yun eh. Gusto mong i-preface ang great reset, JM?
Maybe next time na ako. Kasi malalim masyado and I think it's a good thing kasi si Sir J hindi masyado.
I'll try my best to do it, okay? Just para lang hindi mabitin yung mga nanonood, no? So, yung great reset is basically what I think and a lot of other commentators think is the end goal of wokeism. Kaya nila ginagawa yun yung pinakang end goal talaga. According to the Great Reset, kasi right now we are in a industrial capitalist system sa mundo. Yun ang ang mga mayayaman ay sila yung basically gumagawa ng rules. Great Reset, ganun pa rin. Sila pa rin ang gagawa. Pero, ang mangyayari kasi in the limit nila sila lang yung parang sila lang yung basically I describe it as they're trying to create a monarchy na sila yung hari basically magiging socialist ang buong mundo.
One world currency.
Isa lang ang currency, almost isa lang ang gobyerno.
One world government. Tapos
New World Order nga eh. Joe Biden himself said this. Diba? So if you some people, maybe you want to Google the Great Reset right now, you will find out articles claiming it as a hoax, a conspiracy theory. No, it's not.
There's a video on that one in YouTube.
And there's a website from the World Economic Forum. Pakita natin para makita nila talaga. Teka. Teka, hanapin natin. World Economic Forum Great Reset. Teka, para lang nakahanda na pag nilipat ko na.
Would you assume that everyone else working or in line with the WEF, na kagad sila, globalist na kagad sila or hindi?
I would say so. Probably.
How about Tulsi Gabbard? Kasi nandun siya.
Si Tulsi? Maybe.
Nandun siya. Nagulat nga ako, nandun yung pangalan niya.
Maybe.
One of the few Democrats.
Parang chameleon na siya eh. Diba?
Eto, this is the World Economic Forum website. Merong The Great Reset. So, those people na sinasabing
conspiracy
theory.
It's not already in plain sight.
That's bullshit. Okay? Ito na siguro pinakamalalaking
biggest ad.
Pinakamalaking ebidensya na totoo yung
and
Great Reset.
And it came from them.
They nasa website nga nila eh. Ngayon, ang isang sinasabi dito sa Great Reset is ito yung pinakamatindi. You will own nothing and you will be happy.
Parang communism.
Diba? Communism. It's a communist, diba? Communism yan, diba? Pero they think, okay, mamaya tayo, we'll get there. So, it's a communist, basically a communist idea. Maybe they have a flowery take kung what communism, meron silang selling point na this time it's gonna be different, diba? Pero it is communism. Yung Great Reset.
It is.
Okay? And track record ng communism, it has never worked in many attempts by different countries. Okay? Never worked. Always ended up in disaster and genocide. Okay, so
sabi na because that is not true communism.
Kaya nga, diba? Pero
stop it talaga.
Pero okay, gawin nyo dyan. Don't do it here. Okay, don't do it here where I live. Okay ako dito kasama. Okay na yung corrupt na politiko. Pero kaysa mamatay ka. Of course, hindi ako sang-ayon sa corrupt na politiko. Pero if I'm gonna have a choice. Anyway, I'm getting I digress. So ngayon, Great Reset, yun yung isang niya. Meron doon na sinasabi na kasi you will own nothing and you will be happy. So ngayon, wala kang bahay. Wala kang bahay. You will rent everything, your house and everything you need will be for rent. So yung bahay mo, yung kotse mo, hindi sa'yo yun. I-rent mo lang. which is happening now. Grab is a form of that. Diba? Grab, tapos everything will be delivered by drones. Diba? Tapos, hindi nga riders
meat.
Diba?
You will not eat meat anymore.
Yung ngayon, magiging vegan lahat. Magiging vegan. Tapos, ano pa? Yung mga, kung kailangan mo ng, kasi ang pinapangako nila is yung lahat ng universal healthcare.
Yeah.
Universal healthcare. And they can 3D print body organs for you. 'Di ba? Okay, so lahat 'yon hawak ng gobyerno. 'Di ba? The same government who cannot produce your driving license in time is promising you your organs when you get sick. Diba?
And how would you get this? It's going to be social credit score.
Yes. Yun ang pinakamalaking clincher dyan. So ngayon, okay, you need
iikot ulit sa Twitter, guys.
Oh, diba? So you're gonna need let's say a kidney printed, 3D printed for you. Kaso, subversibo ka, 'di ba? Ano ka nakikita yung feed mo.
Post.
Ano ka, parang
anti-government ka.
Oo, anti-government ka na anti-vaxxer ka. Okay, anti-masker, 'di ba? Or basta hindi ka aligned sa paniniwala ng gobyerno nitong World Economic Forum. Wala kang organ.
Walang kidney.
'Di ba? Walang yung mga limited lang yung mga drones na dadalhin sa iyo, 'di ba? You don't get the good shit, 'di ba? You don't get to travel anywhere you want. Tapos yung bahay mo siguro doon ka sa mababa, 'di ba? And also you're still gonna eat not gonna eat meat. Pero sina Jeff Bezos, sigurado naka-stake 'yan. 'Di ba?
Sino yung may pinakamalaking shares ng farms ngayon? Who?
Bill Gates,
exactly.
'di ba? Oh, 'di ba? So, it's okay, now we're gonna go back dun sa okay, sabihin natin they have a vision of a setup for some miracle. Meron sila nagagawa sila ng setup na this could work, 'di ba? Who in the world living and in the world's history can wield that power, 'di ba? By themselves? Kasi there's gonna be yun ang laging if there's one sure thing that a communist regime would produce, it's gonna be a dictator. 'Di ba? Walang communism kung walang dictator, kasi kailangan isa lang may magdidikte ng gagawin Kasi hindi na communism 'yun, kasi pag once na may sumalungat sa iyo, 'di ba? Hindi pwedeng dalawang Hitler. 'Di ba? Kailangan isa lang ang Stalin, 'di ba? Isa lang ang Mao Zedong na nakaupo. Hindi pwedeng sabay. So ngayon, sinong makakagawa nun? And even if merong isa, let's say, may isa, paano kung namatay na yon? Napakaswerte naman kung yung susunod ganun din. Diba? It's not a sustainable system. Diba? Paano kung namatay na yung let's say Jesus Christ himself, tapos bumalik na siya sa langit. Wala na.
So, nga, it's an interesting theory, and magpapaka-devil's advocate about this. Ano yung plan nila on accomplishing yung Great Reset? And I heard
total control.
I mean, paano nila ma-accomplish ito?
I mean, they're already doing it right now.
I heard nung time na nauso yung talks about Great Reset is yung COVID yung gagamitin nila.
There's an agenda in 2030, di ba? Yun yung talagang plano nilang gawin
Well, yung COVID kasi, it was an opportunity. Sinabi nga ni Prince William, this is a narrow window of opportunity to do the Great Reset. Kasi all the governments were closed, the economies were closed, 'di ba? Parang this is a good time to do it, or at least experiment.
Funny, 'di ba? Dahil binuksan nila yung Davos kahit na merong So
anyway, so ngayon, ang end goal nila is feeling nila kaya nilang gawin. Tingin nila well, it's elitism for me, that they're the only ones who can they have God complexes na we know better than you. You mga mongrels kayo, hindi nyo alam ang gagawin kung wala kami. Diba? You need us to tell you how to live your life.
Yeah.
That's the message. What? Give me, if there's anything else, give me, please comment kung ano pwedeng na hindi ganon. Diba? Na parang it's if kung makakaisip kayo ng hindi nefarious.
even kami dalawa ni Sergey, we're both Christians and we know kung saan pupunta to. When they say one world government, saan pupunta yun? Sabihin na malapit na end of world kapag yun yung narrow window dun. So everything else na tinitignan mo dito sa balak nilang gawin, everything is for the detriment of everyone. And if you implement a single governing head in this type of world na sobra daming countries, it's impossible na i-sustain yun. And it will be just a matter of time na may mag-rise up, which gusto din, probably another rule ng communism din uli. So, iikot lang ng iikot yung problema. The main thing na sinasabi nila, communism hasn't been done properly are the same people na going to be in line, kunyari sila mag-lead, there's another person sitting down there na yun din nasasabihin sa kanila. So it's going to be an endless cycle. So maganda na yung meron tayo ngayon, and hopefully we're not going to go down that road talaga.
Yeah. It's yun yung yun yung tawag doon, yung narcissism diba? Pag nakita mo yung presidente yata siya o prime minister ng Germany, siya yung parang doon siya yung hindi ko alam kung anong position niya, parang chairman siya or something na equivalent kung anong official na tawag sa kanya. Mukha siyang teka, i-google natin. Hindi ko alam sa World Economic Forum Germany.
May nag-message sa akin na nanonood daw sa atin, taga Podcast PH, si Ron. We're actually already discussing the Great Reset. Regards to the two, Jay and Gerald, the Great Reset is actually one world government and one religion. So what will happen is the Antichrist will surely
come. Yun yung gusto kong sabihin nung minention mo yung Christians. Yeah. So yun yung pupuntahan nito. From what I hear, hindi ako familiar sa Great Reset. So far,
malalim
what I'm hearing is yun nga.
And it's very diba, shocking that it's aligning with the Bible.
No.
So we'll see. Sana hindi
Oh my God.
Pero it's this is tinan mo pormahan nitong si pangalan niya Klaus Schwab.
Mukhang
parang si Dr. Evil niya.
Teka, nasa.
Sige nga, share mo.
I don't know.
Parang si Dr. Evil yan sa Austin Powers.
So pag marinig mo siya magsalita, isa pa.
Talaga?
Oo.
Diba sino who dresses up like this? Diba?
It's like the typical James Bond villain.
So
yung dalawa ni ang pangalan ng isa, I forgot his name, na naging influence din ng ng mga government.
Anyway, it's ito yun.
George Soros.
George Soros.
Yun.
George Soros
sa dalawa.
Ayun ang hindi nagpapakita si George Soros. Ano ba itsura ni George Soros?
Wala na, matanda na siya ngayon.
Diba?
May interview siya before As in, nakakatakot yung interview niya.
Parang siyang Enrile ng buong mundo. Diba?
Tingnan mo yan. Mukha din James Bond villain.
Grabe yung tinan mo.
Look at him.
Grabe. Palpatine!
Palpatine,
diba?
Isa si Dr.
God,
Evil.
These people, do you want these people to lead you?
No, siya yung mga nagpa-fund ng mga ano eh.
Yeah.
Ay, yung sa pag-take down sa libs of TikTok, ano eh, yan, Germany. Na-trace nila, galing sa Germany daw
yung nag-dox sa, sa kanya.
It's, well, let's just, teka, mag-212 na, bro.
So
you still good?
Maybe we can,
it's, ilang hours na ba tayo? 3 hours na rin tayo, man.
Wow.
Actually, hindi pa natin nabanggit yung mga let's just end this to this note. At least medyo okay naman.
You were ending on a
doom and gloom kasi tong ano eh,
okay yun, okay.
Black pilling yun.
That's a positive note to end with.
Well, right now kasi we are experiencing, some are calling the great pushback. So let's call it that. Kasi one thing that the thinkers who are fighting CRT and the wokeness is ang na-realize nila is we need to win back the culture.
Naku,
diba?
Yan ang battle cry ng The J. Arogasio eh. To take back the culture.
Diba?
Ibabalik mo na ba yung lumang theme mo?
Sige, babalik na nga ako. Sorry, babalik ko na. I'm convinced
diba?
na. So,
okay. We need parang kasi for the longest time, conservatives let the left
dictate
the culture in Hollywood, in
everything. Basically,
they allowed the institutions to be infiltrated by the wokes, diba? From the kasi ang history ng mga wokes na yan, ang nabasa ko diyan, like yung aso.
No, galing ito sa sa mga teachers actually nung time ng Vietnam War pa, diba? So yun yung
Hindi teachers.
Academy.
Sila yung mga hippies dati.
Hippies dati. Hindi, which is naging teachers na ngayon nung mga estudyante. Sila ngayon yung napunta sa academe. So hippies sila dati, hippies,
hindi ipis.
hippie. Dati, and medyo, as much as I love the Woodstock nung time na yon, maganda yung music. Biglang na-realize ko na medyo parang may biglang nag-contribute ito sa karamihan sa kamalian, yung culture nung time na yun. As much as I love the Woodstock, yung mga hippies nung time nung Woodstock, sila yung isa sa nag-contribute dun sa woke culture.
Sila yung nagsimula.
Sila yung nagsimula. Kaya medyo na-disillusioned ako sa culture na yan.
Also, this yung time na yun kasi kasagsagan ng Cold War yan eh. So, the ideas of Marx is being spread, diba? So, yung may mga hindi naman lahat ng hippies. Diba kasi mga peace-loving na libertarians din lang eh. Pero, definitely yung mga Marxists crept in and they got to the minds of the hippies and the college students back then who later on became, nung tumanda, 'di ba? Sila na yung naging professor sila sa mga Ivy League schools, di ba?
Tapos
Harvard.
In turn, sila yung naging CEOs naman. So dito
sina Steve Jobs, di ba? Sina Wozniak, di ba?
Dito papasok yung sinasabi mo na yung mga activist is talagang they're fighting an impossible dream na parang, let's say yung mga hippies noon, pinagpatuloy nila because talagang may naghahanap sila ng cause na paglalabanan.
So doon, teka, ano yung sinasabi ko kanina? Pushback, no?
Pushback.
The great pushback.
So ngayon, dahil doon, sila na yung naging professor sila, naging CEOs ng mga kumpanya, naging mga politicians tong mga hippies na to, sila yung nasa Hollywood, naging producers, 'di ba, mga artists. So, and they maintained the activist spirit eh, 'di ba? Sila, tuloy natin to. While the rest of the world were just okay na tayo dito, 'di ba? Kasi nag-die down yung na yun until they became they got into the positions of power that they have right now. And nakalimutan, na-disregard. Parang movies had always been like this, parang until sinundutan na ng sinundutan, gradual, until right now, teka, ano nangyayari? Di ba? Parang ganun na lang mangyayari. And, well, it's also, yung the great turning na sinasabi. Kaduksong actually nung nung Great Reset na parang yung great turning naman is every 3 or 4 generations nagkakaroon ng magulo, actually usually wars sa mundo. So nangyari nung Civil War, nangyari World War I, tapos World War I and II, kasi 30 years war, it could be considered as one war, di ba? Tapos, now, after 2 or 3 generations, 4 generations, 100 years, almost, di ba? We are due for another great turning. Di ba? So, papasok na naman dyan yung great, tawag doon, weak men create bad times. Bad times create strong men. Strong men create good times, and good times create weak men. So cycle iikot, di ba? So nandun tayo sa, unfortunately, as embarrassing as it, parang nandun tayo sa weak men part. Seems like, di ba? And give me an argument why we're not. Okay.
Hindi, true. And dito papasok yung pinag-uusapan natin kanina na work-life balance, saan ba natin ini-spend yung life natin. Ini-spend natin mostly sa sa social media. So it creates weak men. So ito magpo-full circle yung yung pinag-uusapan natin.
So what creates weak men, strong men, bad times, 'di ba? So we are creating a bad time. 'Di ba? So I don't know. Alam mo lang, isang pinagdadasal ko dati nung 20 years old ako. Parang alam mo kung mag-World War 3, sana mag-World War 3 na ngayon habang kaya ko pang tumakbo. Kaya ko pang makapagbarilan, 'di ba? Naglalabasan na yung mga sakit ko. All right, thank you so much for watching this clip. If you like it, please check out the full episode and other clips and videos from the Powerful Comics Man podcast. We also stream live on Facebook, and audio versions are available on every podcast platform. Like, share, subscribe, hit the bell, join the conversation by commenting. Those are big help for small channels like mine, and support quality and meaningful content from Pinoy creators. Salamat ulit, and see you on our next video.